Hey guys, welcome back to Dacey's Garage. So in today's episode what we're going to do is we're going to do the ultimate range by Meguiar's in terms of paint correction. So we're going to use the ultimate compound first, and then once we've done that we're going to use the ultimate polish. And what we're going to do is we're going to do it on one half of the bonnet. So we'll mask off a line down here. We're going to concentrate on this half and we're going to leave this half as it is so you can see the difference. I did a video on the ultimate compound a while ago and it was a really successful video. First video I've ever had over 100,000 views, so thanks to everybody that watched it that came back. And the ultimate polish is actually a really good polish. I do use this product quite a lot myself. So yeah, we'll very quickly give you a quick tour of the bonnet and how badly scratched it is, and then we'll crack on. You can see the state of the bonnet. It is so badly scratched. You see all the silhouette scratching, the marring. Now we're not going to be able to take out the stone chips, that's one thing this polish will not do. But it should do a pretty good effort at removing most of this other stuff. And to compare and contrast, this is going to be the other side of the bonnet that we won't touch. You see it's in just as bad a state, it really is bad. Right, let's get you on the tripod. So I did a video last week on how to use a clay bar correctly, and in that video it was this bonnet that I actually shot the video on. So this bonnet has already been clay barred. I would recommend anybody, if you're going to polish your car, definitely use a clay bar first, remove all the contaminants that you can, because in that way when you use a machine polish or a hand polish, whichever you choose to use, you're not going to be picking up anywhere near as much contamination onto the pad itself and potentially scratching the paint further. Right, so just to show you the night and day difference between what this side's going to look like and what that side currently looks like, we're going to put a masking tape line right down the middle. Put that line right down the centre of the bonnet. Right, so now that our line's in place, this should give you a rough idea of what's what. And the very first product we're going to use is the ultimate compound. Now I'm going to choose to do it with a DA polisher, a machine polisher, not by hand. Personal preference, I've got this entire car to detail, so you can obviously do this by hand or with a machine polisher if you have one. I'm going to do it with a machine polisher because, like I say, I've got this entire car to detail. And it's just a lot faster. I also find it does give a much better finish when you use a machine polisher over hand. So first thing to do, give the bottle a good shake. And then what we're going to do is we're going to mix some of the product into the pad itself. Now I'm going to take a little bit more product and do the same thing again. Now if you guys have been subscribed to the channel for a while, you'll kind of know all this already, so you probably want to fast forward a wee bit. But essentially what you then do, put it on a low speed setting, dab the polish all over the paint, and then very slowly, so you just want to mix it in. So, and that's just so that the polish doesn't go flying absolutely everywhere, which you know it will otherwise. Then all we're going to do is just very slowly in a crosshatch pattern, so we're going to go back and forth like this, and then up and down like this. And we're going to do that probably 2 or 3 times on a speed setting 3, wipe it off, see how good it is, and then maybe go at it a little bit faster if we need to. Now that actually dried out quite quick, so I think we need to get a little bit more polish on the pad. really do. I'm going to buff that off and see what it looks like underneath. So like I say, I've already got a video on the Ultimate Compound and how good it is. So what we'll do is we'll machine polish this entire half of the bonnet, and then we'll start and we'll break out the Ultimate Polish and show you the extra sheen that that gives. Right, so if you guys off the tripod, you can actually already see the difference between the two sides of the paint. Not touched yet? Ultimate Compound. Look at the difference. And like I say, you guys might have seen this video or the Ultimate Compound video before. So what we'll do now is we'll break out the Ultimate Polish and I'll show you how much more of a shine you can get on this side. So what we'll now do is we'll mask off along here and we'll do this half with Ultimate Polish and leave this half with just the compound so you can see the difference. So what we're going to do now is we're going to swap to a white pad. This is an ultra fine pad by Rupes, because the yellow pad that you can kind of see up there is a fine pad, but you want an ultra fine for polish because you really want it to work at the really small scratches now. And exactly the same as the last time, just going to put a few dabs of it on. And rub that in. And do the exact same process again. Dab it on the paint first. Set the speed on the DA as low as it will go. And then just work into the paint. Put the speed up. You don't want the speed as fast for this stage, so put it up to a 3 rather than a 4 or a 5. The Rupes goes all the way up to a 6 and it's quite violent at 6, so put it down to a 3 because you don't want it too fast this time round, because you're trying to refine the paint. And just do the exact same thing again. Wipe that off. Now you should already be able to see the difference. I'll take you off the tripod. Now, original. After compounding, look at the difference. You can even see the difference between the two. Look how much darker and deeper a colour that looks compared to that. So yeah, let's take the masking tape off so we can actually see the proper difference between all three sections. So yeah, now that the masking tape's off the car, check this out. Sorry to sound like Chris Fix. Original side of the paint, clay barred but nothing else. Ultimate compounded, ultimate polished. Now look at the difference. That's just awesome. So right, what I'm going to do now is I'm going to ultimate polish this side of the car as well, this side of the bonnet as well, this bit here, and then we'll do a compare and contrast between the two sides. But you guys, I would imagine, don't want to watch me doing all this for an entire bonnet, so we'll just cut to the end. Right, so that's that side done as well now. Compare and contrast. Original. Look at it. I just can't believe the difference. Look at it. It looks even better in real life than it does on camera. So yeah guys, there's a review of what I would consider a really, really good product for home use. Now, I'm sure professional detailers are going to say it's a load of garbage, and I'm sure there's going to be loads of people saying, oh well, if you wipe it down with an IPA, the scratch will still be there. Yes, quite possibly. There is a lot of silicone based products in these two products. Get it right, Dave, there we go. In these two products, and they are designed to fill the gaps in scratches. But for your average DIY car cleaning, they're phenomenal. Like I say, look at how good that paint looks, considering what it looked like before. My opinion, great products. I couldn't recommend them highly enough for people at home wanting to make their car look nicer. And even if you're planning on making it look nice just so you can sell it, which is the case with this VXR, you know, they're great products. You can also apply them by hand if you've got microfiber application pads. You do it by hand. It'll take you a wee bit longer, but you'll get this near enough the same result. So yeah guys, that's call it a review maybe. I'm not really sure if it's a review because I know how good both these products already were. But like I say, if you're watching the video, highly recommend you go and buy both those products, especially on deeper coloured cars, blacks, blues, greys. It'll make them pop, it really, really will. So yeah, the last thing we're going to have to do to this bonnet now is apply some kind of top coat, some kind of protective layer. So it can be a wax, a sealant, a ceramic coat, something like that, because essentially what you're doing with these, with the compound and the polish, what you're essentially doing is you're refining the lacquer layer of the paint. So what you want to do once you've done that is put a wax coat over the top, or some kind of sealant coat over the top of it, just to keep that shine for as long as you can. I'm going to do another video just now on how to apply wax. It should be fairly straightforward to most people, but you know, I make these videos to help people, so any products that I'm using, I always like to show a review on it and how to use them properly. So yeah, with that guys, hope you enjoyed the video. If you're new to the channel, click the subscribe button, and I hope you're all staying safe, because it's very weird times in the world at the moment, so I hope everybody's safe and well. Click the subscribe button, click the like button if you liked the video, and I will see you in the next one. Peace.